Good morning, everyone. So, from the Ukraine war, you can take some very strong lessons for living life, right? So, whenever faced with a tough fight, you have two options, either to run away or to stay in it and fight for yourself, even when the chances are little. And actually, as you keep fighting over time, over a span of 3, 4, 5 days, you will see that it will get easier with time, it will not get harder with time. So it's all about staying in the game, it's all about keeping up your resistance, right? That's what it is about, and that's what life is also about. The longer you stay in the game, the more are your odds of winning the game, right? And Ukraine has done just that. It resisted for 4 or 5 days and is still resisting. And in that period of time, they were collecting support from the rest of the world, and which they have successfully collected in good amounts. And now, with their entry into the EU, the European Union, it just gives a very significant boost to their forces, and it's likely that now the fight will be more even than it was before. And with the Russian economy seriously struggling, as there are so many sanctions, and it is basically isolated by the rest of the world. Banks getting removed from SWIFT and all of that stuff happening. It's going to be really tough for Russia to continue invading Ukraine. And on the flip side, Ukraine is getting stronger by every hour by the support it is getting from the rest of the world, and Ukraine, United States, and many countries, and even many European countries helping. So you see how just staying in the game, just staying in the fight, will make it more likely for you to win the fight. Okay, or you can just take the easier option and run away, or you can fight for yourself. Just stay in the fight and just resist as long as possible and collect more support and try to win the fight. It's a possibility that both possibilities are still very much possible, that Russia might still go all in, putting everything at stake, their entire economy at stake, just going all in, and that would be really bad for Russia, but that will also be really bad for the rest of the world if that possibility comes to life. And the other possibility is that Russia recognizes the situation, that okay, we are really struggling, that their economy is struggling, and even if we go all in, we are going to still struggle. The economy is still going to be completely crippled, right? So if they choose to step back, then and sign some sort of peace treaty with Ukraine and leave their borders, that is the other possibility, and a better possibility that the whole world is pushing for. Let's see what happens. But for now, you can take these lessons for your own life, that always fight for what is right. Don't take the option of running away. Fight for what is right, and the longer you stay in the fight, the more likely you are to win, regardless of how strong your enemy is. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow.